The rain against the window pane. It's a sound I've always found comforting. But today, it just feels lonely. I've been having this dream, you see. The same one, over and over. A forest made of light, a girl with hair like spun silver, and a whisper. A whisper that feels more real than anything else. She calls my name. I stir my latte, the lukewarm coffee doing little to wake me from this daze. Get it together, Hana, I mutter to myself. My next tutoring session starts in 5 minutes. Just as I glance at the clock, the café door swings open. A gust of cold, rainy air rushes in, and with it, a girl. She's wearing a black hoodie, her dark hair damp and clinging to her face. She looks around, a little lost, until her eyes land on my table in the corner. For a split second, our gazes lock, and I swear the whole world just tilts on its axis. It's her, the girl from my dream. My voice is barely a whisper when I speak. Are you Minji? She offers a small, soft smile that makes my heart flutter. You're Hana, right? I think we've met before. I freeze. Those exact words, word for word from my dream. I don't know what's happening. We're supposed to be going over English grammar, but how can I possibly focus on sentence structure when the girl from my subconscious is sitting right across from me? My mind is a whirlwind of questions. I can't focus, and neither can she. Her eyes keep drifting down to my wrist, to the small silver charm hanging from my bracelet. It's a crescent moon. That's pretty, she finally says, her voice quiet. Did someone give it to you? I touch it instinctively. My grandmother. She always said it connects me to my dreams. Minji hesitates for a moment, her gaze thoughtful. Then, maybe that's how you saw me. My breath catches in my throat. What do you mean by that? But she just smiles again, that mysterious, knowing look in her eyes. You'll understand soon, is all she says. When I finally leave the café, the rain has stopped. The city lights shimmer in the puddles on the pavement, and as I catch my reflection, I feel like I'm looking at a stranger. Someone who looks older, stronger, and profoundly sad. I shake my head, trying to clear the fog. Maybe I'm just exhausted. Maybe I just need a good night's sleep. But when I wake up, I'm not in my bed. I'm somewhere else entirely. I'm standing in the forest from my dream. Moonlight filters through the canopy of glowing trees, and the air hums with a gentle, impossible warmth. And there she is, standing barefoot on the moss, waiting for me. It's Minji. You came back, she says, her voice as soft as the moss under my feet. She steps closer. I wasn't sure if you would remember. I can only whisper. I'm dreaming. This has to be a dream. She takes my hand, and her touch is electric, solid, real. Then don't wake up yet, she murmurs. I look down at our joined hands, and I see a faint, soft glow forming where our skin meets. It's beautiful. It's terrifying. I've been waiting for you, Minji continues, her eyes locked on mine. Every night I walk through this forest, hoping you'll find the path again. I swallow hard, my heart pounding in my chest. But, why me? Her gaze softens, filled with an emotion I can't quite name. Because we made a promise. A long, long time ago. You just forgot. As she speaks, a gentle breeze rustles the glowing leaves, carrying the faint, distant sound of bells. Suddenly, my mind is flooded with images. 2 young girls laughing under a canopy of cherry blossoms. A promise whispered as the sun sets, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. A gut-wrenching goodbye that felt like my world was being torn in two. I gasp, stumbling backward, and Minji is there to catch me. It's starting to return, she says, and I can hear a tremor in her voice. Our memories. This dream. It connects our souls. It's the only place where we can still exist together. Tears well up in my eyes as I look at her. Then how do we stay? How do we make this real? She gives me a sad, bittersweet smile. We can't. Not yet. You have to wake up first. And just like that, the forest begins to fade. The glowing trees dissolve into mist. The warm air turns cold. Minji's form becomes translucent, like a ghost in the fading light. Hana, she calls out, her voice echoing as she disappears. Find me in the real world. There's a way. The very last thing I see before my eyes snap open is her silver hair, dissolving into a brilliant flash of light. I jolt upright in my bed, gasping for air. Dawn is breaking, painting my room in soft morning hues. My heart is racing, a frantic drum against my ribs. It was just a dream. It had to be. But then, I look at my wrist. My crescent moon bracelet is glowing with a faint, otherworldly light. And there, etched into my skin right beneath it, are to words. Deep dream. I clutch my hand to my chest, the glowing letters of brand against my skin. It's real, all of it. Minji. I whisper to the empty room. I'll find you. Outside. The rain begins to fall again. And somewhere, in another part of Seoul, in another caf, Minji stirs from her own dream, her hand instinctively going to the same glowing charm at her wrist. And that's the end of episode 1 of Deep Dream. What do you all think? Is this all just a dream? Or is there something much deeper connecting Hana and Minji? I am so excited to explore this story with you. By the way, a quick look at our analytics shows that a huge number of you watching aren't subscribed yet. If you enjoyed this and want to find out what happens next, hitting that subscribe button is the best way to support the channel and make sure you don't miss an episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.